Happy Halloween, everyone! It is cold here. It actually was snowing earlier today. It was like a little snow flurry. Sorry, I'm trying to move my chair. It was snow flurries and a little bit of ice in our rain today. And so my kids decided that they were okay with not trick-or-treating tonight. I have a 9 and a 10-year-old, and I really thought I was going to have to suck it up and go trick-or-treating. But they were okay with staying home, and we're going to watch Halloween movies and eat some candy, homemade popcorn, and just be a family and not having to worry about freezing, you guys. So for the ones that are going out trick-or-treating, be safe, stay warm, and hopefully you will get some goodies. So if you watched my video yesterday, I told you I was going to hop on today and show you how easy to reuse our Couture surfaces. Okay, so this is a Couture surface. This is one of the first projects that I've done, and I didn't have all the colors that I needed to do the acorn. So just to try it out, I was like, I'm going to do it in white, and I think it turned out really cute. But that's not really the colors I wanted. So this kind of gives me a way to show you guys how to remove the chalk paste off of Couture surfaces. And I've got the transfer again. And then I've got the colors I want. And so we're going to chalk together. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to kind of lower you down so you get to see my project instead of me. Okay, so I'm going to kind of center this a little bit. So just off to the side over here, I've got my water ready to go. And as we had errands to run after our homeschool lessons, and so I hit up a couple of shops, and as I was driving, and one thing about how cold it is outside, that I knew I was going to be doing this project, but I was thinking that I actually want to save this white, and I'm going to try, you guys get to watch me do this, I am going to try to off-center the transfer for this part, and add another layer of color to kind of give it a 2D added bonus. So if it doesn't work, well, we get to wipe it off and try again. So all I have to do is on this part, so I'm going to try to be careful of not getting the top of it as much as I can. And if I get some of it, it's okay. So in my spray bottle is just plain water. So I'm going to kind of, like I said, I'm going to try to not get the top. So I'm just going to get it wet. I have paper towels off to the side. And then I'm just going to start wiping. And as you can see, it's coming up. The paste is washable. And so I'm just going to sit here. And if I need to add more water, I can. And honestly, I probably should just get my paper towel wet as well. Will help the process, I think. So now I get to reuse this surface for another project, or like I said, I'm going to change the color. Okay. So I'm just kind of wiping it, and then I'll get off all the extra white. be a little careful as I get closer to the top of the acorn, because I do want to try to keep that. So I'm going to try not to rub the top of that, okay? So as you can see, it's coming off easy. I actually just watched somebody that had a sign, and they had the sign up and chalked for probably 6 months, I guess they said, and had no problems wiping it off. I'm just trying to be careful as I get closer to that top of the acorn. And if I wasn't trying to save this part, then I could move a whole lot faster, but I am trying to save that part, because I don't know, driving home today, I was like thinking it would be cool to kind of layer it and keep that white. So I want to try it. So let's see how it kind of turns out. I also have my sponge here. That might help too. So tell me, if you're going trick-or-treating, are you going to brave it? What your kids are dressing up as. Mine were, which we have done some trick-or-treating already. Mine were Wednesday Addams and Where's Waldo. So I'm just going to kind of wipe this off. Still kind of just trying to get off that chalky white. So yeah, tell me what your kids are being for Halloween, and what is a tradition y'all do on Halloween? What is something your family does every year for Halloween besides trick-or-treating? Is there anything else? Okay. I think that's good. A little bit of white down there, but I think it'll be okay. All right. So I have 2 new colors that we're going to use. We have iced coffee. Oops, sorry. And then I also have bark. So I'm thinking I'm going to do bark overlay here, and then I think I'm going to try to do these 2 for the happy holiday. So let's see kind of what happens. So with the Chocolatour paste, sometimes it will come in where it's thick, and that's okay. You just have to add water to it. And I'll go ahead and get both of these open. And you want the consistency to be, excuse me, like a yogurt in a sense. You want thin layers because it does not take a lot. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try. So I have my transfer. I'm pulling from not corner to corner. Normally I would lay this to where this would match. Like that. But I kind of want to offset it just a little. Just rubbing out if there's any bubbles. I'm going to try to even this up just a little bit more. I do like how it's laying. And if this was what I wasn't layering, I wouldn't have to worry too much with how it's laying. All right, so I'm making sure all the bubbles are out. Again, their transfer is more of a, is a screen, like a screen print. So I intentionally wanted to offset. You can hear my dogs. But see how this is really thick? I need it thinner. So I'm going to mix it up first before I add anything to it to see if I need to add water. Because as I'm mixing it, there's moisture in it. So you can kind of see that consistency, okay? So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little. Okay, and then if I need to add more, I can. I'm going to use my little squeegee, and I'm just going to start spreading. And I will probably need just a little bit more. But you'd rather put on a little because you're going to scrape off the extra and put it back in your container. And it probably could have used just a little bit of water, to be honest. All right, so now I'm just gonna kind of go over and scrape off. And then I'm just putting the extra back into my container, okay? So then, because I'm moving on to the next part, let's see. Ooh, I kind of like that. I like the 2D look. So I'm not going to press this down all the way. I'm only going to take my finger and press back down here. So this one I want to do, so I did not press this down because I do not want it to dry to it. And then I'm mixing up, this one's the iced coffee, which nobody needs iced coffee today because it's too cold here. The temperature keeps dropping like crazy. I am not a winter fan by any means. I am the mom that likes to take pictures from the window, you guys. All right. So because I'm wanting to mix my colors, I'm kind of dabbing. If it doesn't turn out, we just wipe it off and redo it. Or if I don't like the way it turns out, I should say. All right, and because I am going to mix the two colors, I will not scrape back in my container. And I don't need a whole lot of the dark brown because I kind of want the iced coffee color to come through a little bit more and not overshadow. And because I'm doing a large area, I'm just gonna start. And I'm covering my screen area, making sure I get all the screen covered in my color that I've chosen. And then I'm just gonna sit here and scrape off. And see how much extra I have left. I hate that I'm wasting that, but I don't have anything else to put it on, to be honest. I guess I could try and have another container, but then trying to remember what colors I chose could be a little bit more difficult. All right. So again, I did not press this down, and I'm just going to lift. And I do like the colors. And then this will go in my water with the sticky side up. And then, so I'm gonna lift y'all back up. And that's what I just created. So happy holiday. And so I could get my blow dryer and kind of blow dry it to dry it faster. But I hope that y'all enjoy. I have some amazing crafts coming. And so stay tuned as I do more crafts. So leave your feedback if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. If you love it, hashtag love. Maybe those aren't your colors, but I think it kind of turned out better than leaving it just white. So I could have done and wiped that off and kind of layered it like that too, but I kind of like it. So, all right, happy Halloween, you guys, and I will catch you later. Bye.